Hello, brothers and sisters. I just wanted to come to you and talk about something. I want to talk about clearing karmic debt. Basically, karmic debt is things that you've done in your life, in this life, in your past life, that to become the person you want to be in the future, you have to clear these things. You have to make it right. I actually, from experience, I've been going through this. Clearing past life karmic debt and this life karmic debt. So some people's is worse than others, and some people, it's not as bad as you thought. Mine's is not as bad as I thought. So, which, that's a good thing. So, this is how it goes. Okay. So a lot of people don't understand, and a lot of people have been told laws. And one of the laws is this, and this is proving that this did not happen. One of the laws you've been told in your life is that someone died for your sins. But you have to ask yourself this question. If someone died for my sins, when I come back to this life, I would have a clear slate. I can start off free. I would not have karmic debt because I've been here before and I left and I came back. Because your soul lives on. You just put in another body. This is just your shield. So if somebody died for my sins, I'll have a clean slate and I don't have to worry about that karmic debt from my past life or anything. But this was told to you because this world wants you to believe you can do whatever you want to do and you don't have to pay any consequence for it because your sins has already been cleared. But from experience of what I'm going through, because I'm going to the life I'm supposed to live, and the Most High this is judgment time. And this is how a lot of people think judgment is, you have to go to heaven and go through judgment. No, that's most likely if you die in this life and you gotta, clear your karmic debt. But you're living, you have to clear that karmic debt right now. If you awaken and you're chosen, you awaken and you see the world for what it is, you tap out of the matrix, and you want to live the life you were supposed to live, that is part of getting to that life, is clearing that debt from what you've done to people. If you done wrong to people, if you whatever, or if they done wrong to you, you have to forgive them and move forward, because that will stop you from making it to the person that you're supposed to be. So like if you're seeing angel numbers, a lot of times when you see these synchronicities, they're working with you. You're working with your spiritual guides. They're letting you know you completed this journey of your life. You're going on to the next, and they'll keep alerting you and letting you know. And that's usually the number 10. That's completion. You clear that karmic debt for that journey or that part of your life. It lets you know this, and they interact with you with different numbers. I see every number you can think of. They're letting you know you have to complete this so that you can go on and make it and get to the point, because they're working with you so that you can get to the life you're supposed to be living, because you took accountability for everything. You're not playing the victim. You opened your heart to everything. All the laws you've been taught, you deprogrammed yourself from that. All the hatred you had, you let it go. You forgave those people, and now you're ready to move forward. So you usually don't move forward if you're still hanging on to those beliefs that you were told. Are you dealt with in life? Once you start reprogramming yourself and start seeing things for what it really is and what you've been taught, and you deprogram and you love, and love is, you love and you share light, then you'll start seeing yourself move forward and you'll be completing these journeys. But it's not easy, I can say that, but it's worth it, because you see how much lies that you've been told all your life, and you hang on to that, and you hang on, and you realize things that you never thought was really in you, like the hatred, and it's really sad, but it's meant and it's needed for everybody to go through. But this boils down to the point that, it makes you a better person, and a lot of people in your life A lot of people cannot clear out karmic debt because they hang on to people that has to go. A lot of times when you're clearing this out, it's people in your life now that hold you back from moving forward. You have to let people go. It might be your mother, father, brother, sister. It might be certain people that they say, these people don't want the best for you. They have been nothing but karma to you. You have to let them go because the person you're going to become, they can't be with you. Unfortunately, I have a great mother, and she understood me. Like when I was having visions at a young age and I went to her, she understood. She wasn't the type of person, oh, you crazy, No, she knew it was something special. So we have a closer relationship. There's certain people in my life that have always been there for me. Those people I didn't have to let go, but it was other people around me, friends that I didn't know, because they'll start showing you truth about people in your family. Like, it's stuff that you might not want to see, but that's the thing. Don't be upset with it because it's happening for you, not to you. It's a good thing because you wouldn't want to take these people and you become a millionaire or billionaire and they come and the whole time they're plotting to stab you in the back. You don't want to take those people with you. So the journey is amazing for you as a person because you think different, but it's the way we should all be thinking because it's trying to get you to your purpose so that you can go through the journey and also help people understand this is what I went through and this is how it's going to be for you. And that's pretty much what my journey is. They're like, hey, you going through it, you have to tell other people about your journey so they can understand what they're going to have to go through. It might be a little different, but a lot of it's going to be the same. And if you've been seeing synchronicities and you don't understand what you're seeing, or you don't get like, okay, why do I keep seeing this number? It's like it's following me. It's following you because it's telling you something. You could be dealing with karmic debt and clearing it out and not even understanding what's going on, but they're telling you like you're clean, we're moving you to another purpose in your life. This is what's happening. That's why you keep seeing these numbers. So I advise anybody, if you're seeing numbers or anything, look it up, and see what it means, and you will know exactly what you were thinking at that time and what it means for you. But I knew automatically once I started seeing the numbers, I knew it was something. And then they let me know. I looked on YouTube and it popped up on my homepage. They were interacting with me and letting me know this is what it means, So you will know automatically. But yes, you have to clear karmic debt before you can move forward and be the person you're supposed to be. He's basically saying there's no way, everybody has to be judged. There's no way you can move forward with the life you're supposed to live when you still have the same mindset, because that's not how the new system is going to be. Like, we're going to a new system. This system as we know it will be no more. It's crashing as we see it. It's going down for a reason because another system is being brought up. And that's why he's teaching us the right way so that we don't go into the new system thinking this way, having hatred because of the color of somebody's skin, or you shouldn't be going off of that. We should be going off of soul things. You're having a spiritual journey of the soul, not the mind, not the body, not your skin color. So you have to understand that this is what happens. And don't let nobody tell you somebody already died for your sins, because that didn't happen. Because as you're going through the journey, you're like, dang, well, I got to clear up this karmic debt. If that happened, it's going to confuse you and have you like, okay. And to let you know that couldn't have been possible, because I have to be responsible for my own actions. I'm taking responsibility. I'm taking accountability because I did those things. It was a choice. Everything in life makes you better. It doesn't make you a victim to it. You should never pay victim to everything that happened in your life was supposed to happen because it was a choice. We choose everything in life. We choose to do wrong. We choose to do right. Nobody pulls us, put a gun to our head, none of that. So we have to understand that this happened for a reason, and the reason was for us to learn the lesson. So you have to start looking at your inner circle. Who is around me? If you're not moving forward, if you see yourself and you're at a standstill in this journey and you're like, okay, why am I still here? It's like I'm not moving forward. Nothing is happening. It's because somebody in your life, and you have to sit down and really think and be honest with yourself, because a lot of us will try to protect people. We'll say, oh, well, it's because it's my mom, but I love my mom. And yeah, she got these problems, but and she's really just very negative and she doesn't want to change, or your friend or your cousin, whoever, those people, no. And he's trying to tell you, you have to be willing to let things go and people go to become the person you need to be. You know, you can't become that person if you have this energy around you, because it's energy. So let them go, you know. Hey, and it doesn't mean that you're a bad person, you think you're better than anybody, none of that. It's just that you deserve to be that person. You deserve those things. You deserve that life. And you have to understand why it has to be that way. Once you understand why, because a lot of times I used to ask myself, why is this, why is that? And I had to sit down and really think, like, okay, it makes more sense. Like, why would I want to take somebody with me that clearly is jealous of me or clearly doesn't want better for me? What do you think they're going to do when they do start seeing me do better? They're going to want to harm me. So you have to be really honest with yourself. And it's hard, but it's needed. And it's nothing wrong with it. It doesn't make you any better than anybody, because we're all, you know, good people and you're of the Most High. But once you take that step, is the biggest step you'll ever take in your life. And then you'll start seeing things, and then it gets so much easier. The journey gets so much easier. You just clear out stuff. And then as you go through the journey, you will be tested. They will test you to see if you learned that lesson. Like, they'll close out a chapter and they'll show you, like, hey, this is your spouse. You know, you might go through the twin flame or kingdom spouse journey and you already have a soul partner. That's my case. I already have a soul partner, and the Most High already gave me someone. And you have to understand, like, okay, you're still friends with exes. You can't take them with you. They cannot be your friend. Your ex can't be your friend. Your wife won't understand that, just like you won't understand if she got exes still. You have to let them go. And your spiritual team will test you. They'll say, okay, they'll pop up just to see if you're going to still try to have a relationship. Let's go out. Let's hang out, talking on the phone till 6 a.m. They want to see if you really want this. Do you really want this life? Are you really ready for it? Because as you go higher, it's going to get harder. And if you can't battle the life that you're living now, imagine when you do become a millionaire and you got more people on your back and more people that can't stand you. Will you be able to handle that? Or it's going to be more people that come in your life. And depending on what you're doing, let's say you build a corporation and it's worth millions, billions of dollars. It's a lot of people. It's going to be times where you grow and you have these people that started with you and then they start cutting your throat and you got to fire them. Are you going to be able to fire them? Or are you going to be looking at, oh, well, but they're stabbing you in the back. They're stealing money. You have to be able to have that hard shell where you can say, I got to let you go. No hard feelings, but this is business. It's not personal, So you have to be able to do that now, because you never know who you might have to let go when you get to that point of your life, when you make it to that part of your life. So it's something that is preparing you for who you're supposed to become. And it's 9 times out of 10, it's always going to be something bigger than what you think, So clear that karmic debt now. Let those people go. If they don't belong there, let them go. If it's an ex and you have a specific person that the Most High God has set back for you, that is meant for you, that will be your everything, you don't need anybody else in that area, let them go. Y'all they had their part in your life to teach you a lesson. The lesson is learned and move forward. And that's always I learned the lesson, because they're going to base things off of your reaction. Are you still angry? Are you still hurt? And if you're still hurt and you're still angry, you're going to be stuck in that position where you cannot move forward. But if you are at peace and you forgave them and it doesn't trigger you, and you say, hey, look here, we can't speak anymore. I'm moving forward. It was nice knowing you. You take care. Then, hey, he learned the lesson or she learned the lesson. They can move forward. But you have to learn the lesson. A lot of people in this life right now, in our past, they were just here to teach us a lesson. That was it. They're not meant to go forward with us. So you just have to understand that is karmic debt. You know, it's something that's your judgment for the things you've done, and you have to make right, and you have to forgive these people and move forward, even if they did some harsh stuff to you, just wrong. Let the Most High deal with that, because they're gonna have to pay. You reap what you sow. But you be the bigger person and say, hey, you did what you did, you got to answer for that. But I'm not going to let you block my life and my blessings. So I just wanted to come say that. All praises to the Most High, and much love.